Hello, good morning. Welcome to StarRupture. Smidgen late. Got housekeeping to do. All the usual stuff. Quiet as a mouse. Okay, got that done. Got all that done. This is behind for some reason. Keeps doing that and I don't know why. Anyway, drink Buzz Cola. Hello. How is it going? Get this. Paste it in. Now am I all set? I think I am. One more thing. Just to make sure I have a double check. There we go. Done. I think we could do something. Breakfast burrito. Sounds good. I thought we were supposed to have this already. I didn't catch that I'd gotten that teleporter. Okay. Much better. All right. So, we were getting ready to make impellers. And do I not have everything I need? Here. Stabilizers. Heat shields. Gonna send heat shields up here, if I remember correctly. What about stabilizers? I'm making stabilizers here. Right? Right? Who's this? Stabilizers. I need more stabilizers. I've been having some ideas. $5, especially at a gas station. Oh boy. That may require some how do we call it? Digestive assistance later. I'm thinking I want to start getting to the point where I think it'd be a good idea to start some base rearrangements, in a manner of speaking. Gonna need those meteor hearts. Now, if you're making your own, you can make some pretty awesome burritos. Yeah, absolutely. Not much more and get a lot more burritos. I do miss good homemade burritos. All right, so here's the... I'm thinking this is not a bad place. Either here, no, here, because it's wide open. But we need another start or a base core. Now, what do we got here? This should be feeding 2 smelters. Okay, base core. Do I want to move that one first? It's possible. Maybe. Let's see what that does. Got these deposits. I got that deposit, this deposit, that deposit. As long as I have all deposits and then I have overlapping territory that way, I think that will work. Now, what about you? I think I have a deposit there that isn't covered. Well, I think I need to move this base core. Rats. And make sure I have all of these deposits covered. And even more overlap. How about something like that? There. Now. What the? Oh, that's right. Well, that's good for 1 smelter. Yep.
Reloading.
Hey, anyone else up here? Did we get any trophies? 1, 2. Oh, I never cleared out inventory. Here I thought I was all set to go. Forgot about that. Oh, I did not cover this well enough. Really? I thought I had... That's annoying. Thought we had that covered. Go ahead and drop these in since we're up here. No! I wasn't sure I could reach there. Try this again. Base core. Oh, that's right. It changes, doesn't it? I forgot. It shrinks in for whatever blasted reason it does. Yeah, it moves a little bit. Forgot about that. I need to fix that. I could... Really didn't need to run up here, did I? Okay. Now, what do we have? We got a twofer. Another twofer. And a onefer. We can get a lot of titanium out of here. Okay, let's start setting it up then. What am I doing? Let's see here. Whoops. Try that again. So, this is good. Or one smelter, and then I set them up back here. Really? Going to be a pain, aren't you? Just not gonna let me set them up right there in a nice neat row about here. Can I get a nice neat row here? Nice. And then our rails. Well, do I want... Now we're back to this again. Do I want modulator or the connector? Do I care? Why would I care? There we go. All the titanium smelted. That was fine and dandy. Now what? Rods, plates, beams. Wait until I know what I actually need before I worry about it? Possibly. What are you doing? You're full of glass. What are you doing? You're full of heat-resistant sheets. You are not full of impellers. Aha! I have impellers set up here. I need... Okay, we need rods. I need 30 per second. Which is not a problem. What about the stabilizers? Oh, that's right. I need more stabilizer. I need better stabilizer production. I need to clean out my inventory. I need... I need to set up a turret up here.
Acquired.
Having some issues there, I see. A little bit of glitchiness. Need meteor hearts. I need a turret. I thought I picked these up, but I forgot I was out of room at the time. All right, let's see. Turrets. Anything wrong with the turret right there? How about... Oops, I can't. Got. In order to attach anything. Someone standing in the way like a total boob. Can we? Too long? Fine. Really? Okay, fine. Really? Wait a minute. Oh. You were having issues. Shouldn't have had issues, but you were having issues. That should work. It's connected to pillars, which are connected to ground. I don't care if it's too steep. And of course I put it in the wrong spot entirely. Nice job. Is that what you're gonna do to me? This is why I use rails.
Dehydrated.
Am I completely out of power? Not connected? You look connected. Oh no, I'm not connected. Never mind. Really? That worked? I guess it's not that steep, is it? I need to get you connected. Is there a reason not to go ahead and panic? can't tell from here. I think that turret is active, but I can't tell. That looks active. That is not active. I still don't have power. Lied to me about power. Isn't that not? Because I moved the pace core and it is not connected. What was that? Did I hear that I'm hungry? I was hungry. Okay. Check this yet again. Can't tell. Is this not? Wow. I'm exceptionally retarded this morning. Connected to habitat and nothing else. What do you know? It works so much better. Things are lit. And the turret, I can tell from here, is active. So we need to bring in... I need impellers. Need to bring in the stabilizers. Oh, I was going to hook up rods. I'm going to set up some rods. I need building materials. Need meteor hearts. Need prickly pears.
Come here. I need to survive. Acquired.
The phrase "I need to survive" while picking a chunk of vegetation is really an odd one. Something along the lines of, I'm sure this is delicious. I hope. Would be a little more appropriate, I think. I was wondering if I was going to. How much of this can we walk through? I really should have gone to the starter base. Where's all my storage is?
I'm detecting increased
No!
Raptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
Oh, wait a minute. I was supposed to grab building materials. They're up here somewhere.
Gotcha.
Really? Oh, I did not. It dropped. Where'd it drop? Where'd all my drops? There. No. Oh no, this is not good. Excess. I should have 2 drops. Haha, you guys are gonna fry. I can hear them exploding, which I'm sure is the turret, but I cannot hear the turret firing. Didn't see it either. Something to be worked on. Now, did I have anything here? I need sulfuric acid. I can't do anything. Can't do... Oh, I needed 6 titanium housings, because of course. Okay, we got nutrifluid. Researched.
Raptura's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. Extreme temperature detected.
I still say that's well done. Like the StarRupture. A blast. Hold on. Can I no longer research grubblers? All the grubbler research is researched? Possibly. Alrighty, so any grubblers now gonna go to food production, which happens to be calorie gels for 65 calories. Nice. And aqua gel, which we already had, 75 hydration. Sweet.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
I forgot. No. Intermediate. Am I not able to make... Hold it. Was this need? Basic, only the basic item printer will give me the quartz building material. Thinking I could get that automated too. So we got building. All right. We have work to do. Oops, wrong direction. I need to find the rest of my building material that should have stacked up here, and it is gone. I've been cheated out of building material. Should have had boxes. Drop boxes. I don't want to start harvesting these yet until I get all the star tier research done. I think we have a little ways to go with that. Still think they need to tweak that stuff. Well, it doesn't take so much to get that stuff taken care of. And what did I say? I needed to bring titanium rods down here. And I forgot. What rate do I need titanium rods? $30 per second. I'm pretty sure we're going to exceed that. Really wasn't quite what I wanted to do. Rods. This is going to produce 30 per second. Hold on. This is producing 2 bars, so 60 per minute. This is going to use 30 per minute. So as far as I'm, all right, let's rework this. Not like we're going to have Oops. Here we go. Not like we're going to be short on. Short on? That's not even the right word. Try this again. That's not what I want. This is what I want. Not like I won't find use for... I really want that. I feel like that's not going to be as efficient use of space as it could be. About that instead, and then not like I won't need a buttload of titanium rods, period. All right, let's try that. Okay. Now I need stabilizers. But I need more stabilizers than what I'm producing over there. So either increase production there, what do I need for stabilizers? Rods and rotors. Wire and rods. So we could do that. About to have a problem. Maybe. A math problem. Produces 10 per minute and I need 15 per minute. Maybe it's not that big a problem.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
What is that, wire? No plates. What am I doing? There we go. Oops. There we go. No. Not what I want. For this, we're going to want this. There we go. And then... Okay. With that set up, excess can go to a launcher. Or a storage depot, then to a launcher, because I'm willing to bet. All right, let's do that. Not do that yet. We'll put it in place, but I'm just not going to hook it up yet. I did not mean to get rid of the camera. All right, so, or did I? Stabilizers. Stabilizers. Okay, now we're going to need a bunch of rods. Sweet. Okay, so $20 per minute, 40 per minute. And we're putting out, hold on, so 20, 40, 30, up to 90 per minute on titanium rods. Right now we're putting out 60 between the two of these. Or would be if I set the, okay, that'll work. In other words, I need one more, which I... Hold on. Hold on. Did I set this up wrong? No, no, no. We're good. Never mind. No need to panic. None whatsoever. I need one more smelter. Probably more later, but one more right now. No. What am I doing? Fabricator. Thought that looked odd. There we go. Okay, so now I have a total of 90 to be distributed evenly, but not evenly, amongst those 3 devices. You and you. I've lost it again. No, we're good. I don't need to distribute anything. What I might do is swap, though. Oops, there we go. As long as I have, they're all using at the same rate. I don't know, that just didn't click. Okay. You. There. Whoops. Come on. There we go. We'll get you. Wait a minute. Why didn't you build? Every time. That's built at the same height. Now, why can't I get it as high as this one? It is? Messing with my head? Is that what the deal is? Rods fully distributed for the moment. Now I need rotors. There's probably more rods. Now, how many rotors? Forgot. We need 20 rotors. We're going to do a rotor per. This mean I'm going to rework these? Possibly. Rotors. Matter of fact, what do we need at rotors? More rods. Hold on. I'm not doing this right. Yes, I am. $20 per minute. Well, that figures. Now I need another 40 rods. What kind of math is this? Hit it again. which will give us excess rods. Most definitely not a bad thing. I'm gonna want balance. Really? Just because I twitched it a little. There. Okay, are we good? I wasn't sure that would tuck in there. Except for one small problem. I hooked up the wrong one. There we go. Like, wait a minute. Those should be higher, shouldn't they? Because what do I need? Wire. Wool from wire. Which I'm also going to need at a rate of... Already forgot. 15? No, 10. Or 20. Right? $40 per second total. I did this wrong. I forgot. I forgot what I was supposed to do. There. There we go. Much better. Now, whatever I decide to do with the excess can either go to storage or a launcher to go somewhere else or be used in another machine or another process, whatever. Okay. This is plates. This is 1 for 1, putting out 1 for 1, and that is feeding so far everything I need, but now I need wire. Wire instead. So, yeah, what the heck. Extractor. Oops. What is this extractor good for? Aha. This extractor is good for a twofer. No! Can't believe. Well, I got cheated out of my building materials. Boy, I sure burned through them, didn't I? Where'd these come from? Oh, we just had a... Oh my God, I just harvested these. Forgot about our rupture event. And I forgot, did I need any more of these prickly pears? Someone I ran out grubbers. I've done all my research on. I'm not sure about the pears, other than making food. Whoops. One way to find out, I suppose. Okay.
Huh. Nice.
Should have just grabbed all of it. Still a little miffed about losing my materials. Should have grabbed all the ammo. Forgot I had this terminal down here. We just ate. supposed to go back. Well, I want to get the impellers up and running. And I forgot. Does any of the corporations need the impellers? I think I needed more for research than anything else at the moment. I need to check how many I need. Pretty sure I could use a storage depot's worth of it without a problem.
Come here.
I'm trusting I don't actually need to put it something else in that little spot. All right, back to this again. Nope, I need smelters. There we go. So we can run 2 smelters, but do I need 2? How many fabricators am I going to need? Wolfram wire. Going to be about 30 per minute. He's putting out 60 per minute. What did I say? And I needed 40 per minute? One of these will run 2 fabricators. All right, let's go ahead and set that up. Okay, let's try that. Now, fabricators. 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 There we go. All the wolfram wire we could possibly want. Am I going to do the same thing I did? I don't see why not. Really? There we go. And then split it back out again. You're always hungry. Every time. Trying to figure out if I was going to be all right at that height. There's only one way to be absolutely sure, and that's to try it, and that looked good. Okay. Hook you up to there. Well, that gets, as that got us taken care of, I just have to redistribute somebody. Oh, the wolfram plates. I wasn't sure that I would actually. Am I gonna be all right with that? Let's do this. Kind of like so. How's that? Problem. Uh-oh. Did I do this wrong? Oh, you still needed the wolfram plates, or the titanium sheets, which are coming from up there. Okay. Oops. Sweet. He actually did reach. Wasn't sure that would happen. All right. No, it did not. Did you reach or did you not? Make up your mind. Hey, that seemed weird. More power. Really? Why? Okay, you're set. You're set, you're running. Gonna take a little bit.
Rupture activity detected. I recommend finding a safe place.
Dehydrated.
Just a matter of time before all that gets caught up. All right.
Tasty.
I was gonna try to make it to the starter pace. Not sure it's worth the trouble. Probably need to start building out the platforms here, though. Make it make it, try that again. Start making it look a little more basy. Check our recipes. Aha. All right, so now we're done with the prickly pears, or are they used elsewhere? No. Okay. So the prickly pears can now be stashed for food production. Wait. Oh, I was supposed to set up storage for the impellers. That's nuts.
Ruptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately. Warning. The planet is being incinerated.
So your chats are being tossed out again.
Tasty.
planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
Says you. Very nice. I was going to have that storage set up for this, which I probably still will. Are we producing stabilizers at capacity, though? As far as I can tell, yes. Hold on. I forgot. I forgot someone else needed the Wolfram plates. Okay, now shifting here, that's still gonna work? Yep. Okay, good. There we go. Ooh, boy. Almost forgot that. Gonna run out of Wolfram plates. All right, try this again. Need storage depot. Stash impellers. Excellent. Burn, baby, burn. Got deleted? Really? A little better? Okay. I'll call that a little better. Well, everything's running. Are we starting to get a backup? No, wait a minute. Why am I short on... going on up here? Did I never connect that to No, you're connected. Probably ought to set a recipe. Everybody else? Good. That would help. Very nice. I get some pillars going. Now, what exactly do we need? I need 200 there. I need to get nozzles going. Need to go grab some 200 and then 300. Okay. For the impellers. I need to do those. I need to get this done and then see about what do we need for nozzles. Stabilizer. Helium 3. Heat resistant sheets again. So to me, it would be more logical to go ahead and set up nozzles here also. Heat resistant sheets. I would need to set up more heat resistant sheet production. That's hilarious. Nope. So what rate? What? Seriously? 1 every 5 seconds. 12 per minute. Wait a minute. Sheets are produced.
I feel stronger.
Raptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
15 per minute. So 1. All right, so 1. No. That is nuts. You're messing up all my math. What am I doing? I ran up here because I thought I needed to do or get something. I have no idea what I was running up here for. Since this is bothering me. Oops.
I'm taking the meds.
Thank you. Well, in order to get this to come out even. Oh boy. It ain't gonna. This is gonna use.
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Per second. This is going to produce 20 per second. No, not 10 per second. I would need 3 of these. And I would have some excess. You gotta be kidding. Okay. What else? Okay, and helium-3, which is not being brought in, which we can bring in. Then and stabilizers again. Now, are we? How many stabilizers? 24. Don't think I'm going to be producing enough stabilizers to cover that. No. I'm producing 20. Using 15. I should be starting to see a backup on stabilizers. Why am I not? If my math is right. It's going to take a while. That's why. It's going to take quite a while. Interesting. All right, which is fine. So, that being the case, that means I need... Hold on. Stabilizers. 10 per minute. I need the same thing. 3 stabilizers. Not sure that was wise. Could have been. Maybe it was. Maybe it wasn't. Now, if I remember right, that gives me an excess of titanium rods, doesn't it? What am I making? Stabilizers. Rotors. Supply of wires not a problem. I'm pretty sure rods is not a problem. Am I getting to the point now where I'm going to need a bus? That's what I'm starting to think. We're putting out slightly more rods than we're using. We are backing up, as we should be, which is, good. Right now, rods is the only thing I need a bus of, as far as I could tell. It almost... I don't think I'm not seeing a need for sheets yet. I'm using far more rods than sheets, I'll put it that way. But that's going to change too, isn't it? Or is it? How many sheets am I producing? 60 per minute, and I'm using 60 per minute. And I said I'm going to need another 3 of our heat shields, didn't I? Or I keep calling them heat shields. They look like shields. They're sheets. I'm going to end up tearing all this down, ain't I? Maybe. Gonna finish it out. Now, what did I say I needed? Wait a minute, isn't this 30 per minute? 2 every 6 seconds. 1 every 3 seconds. I need 60 per minute. Rods here. Okay. And I forgot. I forgot about the other rods. Holy cow. I've already run out of room. I did it again. I think we're glitching. I should have had drop. Hold on. Something weird is going on. Did I just lose all those impellers? There's supposed to be a drop container for anything that doesn't go into inventory. What's happening? Right there. I really need to clean up my inventory. I still think this is something that needs to be fixed. You don't have room in the inventory, just get a warning that you can't pick it up. Really? I only picked up 19? I protest. I forgot. I knew I was not supposed to grab that yet. I goofed. You know, I was thinking I was going to have the remainder already backed up and ready in the impeller. I'm not going to put another, well, not yet. I'll leave it as it is. Drop, you know what? We're going to take care of this inventory thing once and for all. Enough is enough. No more messing around. Want to make sure I had a stack started for meteor hearts, just in case we run into another one on the way over here. What about star tiers? No room. Hi. Almost forgot. It's not up there I'm trying to, or wanting to head to. Right here. Finally. Clear that out. Need to check to see if I have any slots for limbs. We leveled up for something. But not enough to open up another slot. Okay. Hang on. Supposed to check. Over what we picked up. Let's see. Endurance Giver versus what we have. Fog of War. Fog of War. Nope. Leaving that. Shield Giver. Max Shield 30. Revive Time. Drop by 50. Shield Recharge Delay by 40. Same. Tool Cooldown by 40. Any of those are... I'm less concerned about revive time. Tool cooldown might be nice. Making more...
Perfect.
Shield recharge. Now, what about here for survival? Life Giver. Hydration loss. Harvester mining damage. Max health. Do I double up on that? Kind of rather have shields. I don't know. I'm not really overwhelmed by these options. Not gonna worry about them then. Those out. Matter of fact, we need to do a little sorting here. Got some stuff.
I can use that.
Let me grab that stuff. We'll have this set only for items that give us toxicity. Really? We're hungry already? More sorting. Wait, what? Problem with these storage. I see the problem. Okay, so I was starting to wonder about that. So, storage. Wrong. You know, it might make a little more sense to have the storage for limbs over by the limb machine. Can these stack on top of each other? Oh, that sucks. Only way to stack them is to have a wall. Fine. That's how you're gonna be. Really? I was going to say, I could have sworn I had a greater movement on me. Reduces double jump cost. Just give me more jump. Really?
That's just what I need.
Really? I knew better than that. Now that's going to be a pain. All right, did I grab? Nope. Is that all of them? What am I going to dump in here? Stuff like this? Kind of hate to. Whoops. Again. You're always starving. Get the rest of these sorted out. There. So we got that quartz going in there. That am I gonna put? Or do I just get rid of this one? And we start building up ingredients for food production. Let's get these housings. Get that done. What's hilarious is I have all this production at a complete halt while I'm building up that other base. If I got that right. Should be. I needed 6. What kind of math was that?
Let's see.
Let's see indeed. I'm debating, I've been kind of wondering what production do I want to, some kind of mass production do I want to set up here? Who needs what? Oh, Selenium does need impellers. Well, we can... Alright, so we should be ready to get that set up. And hang on, what did I need for valves? I forget. But I produce valves after I do some nozzles. Okay, good enough. Which we are, let's see here. Do a little more of this. Much better.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
Don't have time for no waves. Dump off some components we can't use. Could help. We name that. There. And expect to clear that out eventually. So we haven't been adventuring and picking up food, but we're busy snarfing food as fast as we can. Yeah, we're not hurting. Do I change the name? So that I can dump in ignition. If we're going to change the name, we have to actually do it. Go that route. I was thinking about setting one up for war bonds. I have no idea what a stack limit on war bonds is. Haven't reached it yet.
Prepare for impact. Extreme temperature detected.
I still call that awesome. That looks a lot better, a lot more manageable. Now we could do some stuff. We'll get the impeller started. I gotta grab the last, what, 80? to dump into here. And then set it up to send out to Selenia. Need to get the nozzles going. See if we can.
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
How am I doing on building materials? Nah. Really? Slammed it right in my face.
Oh, yes.
A nice fresh batch of meteorites. Nah, I can't stand it. If I don't get these two, it's gonna bug me. I need to load up on those intermediate building materials. Load up on those intermediates. See how much we can make for the advanced. See if we can get a couple of teleporters in. Don't know if I'm gonna have time. I'm paranoid. Excellent. So for the time being, that'll be all the impellers I need. And we get next round of machines. Okay, so back to this. Stabilizers for really a nozzles need stabilizers. Didn't I say I needed 3 of these? Do I really want them right here? I have no idea. What are we getting? Stabilizers or nozzle? Apparently. Oh, I need to bring in the helium-3. Okay. Not sure this is a good idea. And these are the stabilizers. I knew better than that. How about that? Make a little more sense. Then helium-3s. See, no problem. Easy peasy. What are my sheets? A more woofing plate. Screwed up tonight. And glass. How much glass? How much glass am I bringing in? Need 15 per second. I need 45 per second.
Ruptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Well, that's just lovely and all, but again, every time. Really? You said you were okay. You lied to me. Really? Really can't extend high enough. Fine. That's how you're gonna be. I believe I got that to connect all the way across. And then plates and sheets. So 15, so 45 again on the Wolfram plates. And we're producing 60 here. But all I have to do is just set up another. Set that up, and that'll take care of all three of those easily enough. But did I want to do it off of here? Does it really matter that much? Did I get you? Yeah. We're still gonna need wire. Not gonna work, is it? Don't see how. Didn't think so. And again, lied to me about colliding. That needs to be fixed. Really? I didn't think so. Then titanium sheet. Need 90 titanium sheets. What rate do titanium sheets produce at? 60. I have excess titanium sheets. So what if we might, you know, choke ourselves? Trying to run around here? Oh, really? Still not good enough. Do not ask. I have no idea why I didn't do that in the first place. And you're doing that to me again, lying to me about colliding. That's not right. It kind of is, but it isn't. I need one more supply of sheet to merge and then feed into here. There. Hold on. Am I getting all the rods that I was supposed to? Did I even supply any rods? What have I supplied so far? I think I supplied rods to here. I have done nothing for you. I need rods and okay, so we're still working on that. And now I'm running into the problem I knew I was going to do to myself. Okay. Pretty sure I need both of these to be rods. So give me 60 per second. How many more did I need? And did I get all the rods elsewhere that I needed elsewhere? I need 60 per second. So that would take care of these, but I'm still missing, aha, that's right. I need 120 per second. Okay. Total. Brought in here. I brought no rods so far. Is that correct? While I've set these up is for rotors. This is getting the... Well, I still need the sheets. I need enough rods to give me 120 per second. So I need 2 more for rods, 1 for sheets. And I am... If I can handle one more fabricator here. Oh, I'm still good. I still had one more full smelter to that I can still use. All right, never mind. I was starting to worry just a smidgen. All right, so we need a sneak. What? That gotta work? Actually, don't see why not. And then I need another or two more fabricators down here. Let's kick them out here. Didn't need that, did I? What's going on here? Behave yourself. There. And I have you set for rods. Let's set you for sheets. Rods. Did I say that was enough sheets? Not sure. Right now, let's combine some rods. And sneak these in here somewhere. Where'd they going? Here? Or here? forget already. Not you. You're... Here. Hold on. That's 90 rods. Oh, that's right. I still have this one to tie in. Never mind. So, like I said, that's 90 rods. Which is just lovely. Well, I need 60 to come in here. This is ridiculous. I think I've given up on math.
I'm hungry.
Oh, shush. You're always crying about being hungry. Ever heard about just tightening up the old belt, We can get to work. Okay, now we need to sneak in here. That gotta work. I'll get sheets tied into here. There's no way that's gonna work. Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. I thought I was seeing sheets coming out of both of these. I was about to panic, and it was bothering me. It's like, well, how could it be? It's just going to call for sheets, which means the rods wouldn't go anywhere. All right, my mathing on my rods. I should have to bring that one last machine of rods. Not necessarily this route, but it would have to come this way. And then oh, they'll come around back here, tie into here. Really? What I get for not using the camera? I feel like my math is off. Surely I need to bring in more than just one more. Set of rods. No, I'm good. Everything's fine. Everything is just fine. No problems to be seen here. Just move along. I forgot that I'm going to be bringing this around the back way. And it's going to have to sneak in kind of like so. See, why does the base... going on with the base? Ah. Okay, let's try that. Really? I thought that should work. All right, get over here. Camera limitations. Okay, where do I... I've already forgotten where I need to bring it in. Over here. Oh, almost. Why? What I suspected. Okay. These are all stuffed full of rods. We're starving again? Really? Okay, wire. How about some wire? We need 60 wire per second. Give me some wire. What is this deposit? Another twofer. That'll work. Very good. And then I've already forgotten. 60 wire per second. Does one machine do it? Two machines. A little too crowded back here. Too bad. I'm almost out of building materials. I make that connection? Barely. And what was it? Oh, wire. And we still got to bring in the helium. Wait a minute. Didn't I set in? I did. I gotta do the launcher. Well, we never came back over here. Okay. Grab building materials, install the launcher. Not going to distract ourselves on the way. Going to focus because we're already running over on time. Everybody's getting hungry for lunch. Don't bother me. I'm busy. I was shooting at a dead spider thinking it was halfway tucked behind a rock. No wonder I wasn't getting anything out of it. So no... Oh, we need to grab the intermediate building materials too. Yippers. So we'll grab all of that. How you doing on ammo? You are doing excellently on ammo. How about you? Grab all of you. Go set up a launcher. What's this? Why?
Ruptura activity detected.
No, I don't have time for
I
no
recommend
ruptures.
finding a safe place.
Why? Trying to get a camera. Why am I not allowed a camera? That's a launcher. I need a dispatcher. That's what I'm trying to... What's going on up here? Not in a building area? Yes, I am. Sweet. I was trying to get my build camera. It wouldn't engage. Wouldn't. That was weird. I have to check that again.
Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
I have a snick. I'm gonna have a bowl of chili.
Is being incinerated.
And all the critters are out here gonna get a bunch of corn and chicken scratch. Did I need to do anything else here? I don't think so. We could check on the Selenium Corporation
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
and see if I can set up another orbital launcher for that. If the production is keeping up with the dispatching. We're at 30%. Who's getting... No one's getting nozzles. I could send out nozzles, but I'd rather have the higher end materials. The batteries, hardening agents. Moon Energy is getting valves no matter what. But the nozzles primarily I need for the research for the valves. That right? I got everything else I need. What are you doing? You're making my intermediates. I forgot to double check up there. Almost. Look at that. I'm not even in a build zone, I don't think. So why couldn't I use or engage a camera drone back there? Weird. You're out of heat shields? Really? Why? You're out of glass? Am I not producing? Uh-oh. I can't not be producing glass. I need glass. Did I burn through all my glass? I still got to set up my wire. That's right. Keep forgetting. Okay, now need more power. Did I never? I thought I had my glass distribution all set up. Got glass. Oh yes, I do. Well, I burned through all my glass. So how much? That's 1545. 75? No. Yes. Someone didn't plan for power expansions very well. I was hoping to dump some in here. Oh well. So I need to check on my glass production. And I already forgot, what, 75 units of glass, I think. We're not giving up until we get that plant going. Going late, we're going late. Priorities. Next time we're getting teleporters. Had enough of all this running back and forth. Well, this is only putting out 20 per minute. So I need at least 2 more. Glass furnaces. Maybe we will hold off till next time. This is going to take a little more. I have to do the ceramic powder. Helium shouldn't be that big of a deal. Pretty sure I'm putting out more than enough helium. Definitely gonna have to set up furnaces. Might do a little rearranging. Might like set them up back there instead of way up here. I'm going to need 3 of them.
Raptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
All right, I think that's how we'll do it then. We'll call it here, because that's going to be fairly sort of major, significant amount of time. That looked kind of nice, didn't it? Whoa! Our friends are back again. Persistent little finks. Kind of need to clean this place up anyway, don't we? All right, so we got a bunch of work to do here. We'll see about doing that next time, which will probably be Monday morning. We should have Tale of Two Wastelands tonight at 5 p.m. Central. What's this? It's like a hitch. We have tomorrow off, and back here Monday morning here at 8 a.m. again. That is Factory Monday night, and kind of same old schedule through the week or another week. But this will do for now. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you next time.